Hello everyone, welcome back to the second circle, a Helltaker fan game. Since last time we went along with Zdrada, I felt it'd be fitting to go with Melina today. Your mental state is not the best it's ever been. The stress of trying to find time for all the girls while also keeping a watchful eye out for the dethroned lords of hell is taking its toll, fraying your already stretched nerves to their bare ends. What you'd really like to do is take a vacation. Get someplace far, far away, preferably to an island resort with unlimited mimosas. Unfortunately, the thought of trying to get all 9 girls through airport security without causing a scene proves too much of a hurdle for you to clear. For now, at any rate. Fortunately, in the meanwhile, you have alcohol. A stalwart and dependable, if rather addictive, way to numb out the world around you, rendering the clawing worries into nothing more than a dull sense of existential dread. A dependable way, that is, until now. Standing in front of what was once your bar cabinet, stretched thin ever since Melina moved into the house, your overworked liquor cabinet appears to have finally given up the ghost. Your small reserve of top-shelf booze has been thoroughly plundered. The only object remaining is a half-empty bottle of martini olives rolling forlornly at the far end of the oaken chamber. Well, that can't be good. While Zdrada and the other demons do partake in alcohol from time to time, there's really only one demon capable of clearing out the cabinet in such a short amount of time. One which, coincidentally, has been suspiciously absent from day-to-day activity. I wonder if Melina was the one who cleaned out my supply of booze. Ever since her embarrassment during your last date, Melina has remained largely in the room, not even coming out for the communal movie night. Her persistent lack of communication with the rest of the house is starting to weigh on you. Making a mental note to restock the cabinet soon, you decide to head upstairs to see if she's willing to talk with you today. You make your way up to the door of the attic, but silence is the only thing that answers your inquisitive knocking. Undaunted, you call up the ladder, hoping your voice will garner what attention your knocking cannot. Melina? Are you doing okay up there? No answer. You try again. Everyone wants to see you again. Why don't you come eat dinner with us tonight? The silence hangs on like an obese fruit bat in the wake of your knocking. Well, if you change your mind, we'd love to have you join us. You pause for a moment, then add, I'd love to have you there. The trapdoor creaks open, and a thick slurred voice comes trickling down the stairs. No, stop bothering me, Taker. I'm too hungover for this sort of thing. Before you can finish your thought, the trapdoor drops back into place with a dusty flump. Drawn by the noise, one of Cerberus's heads poke around the corner, quickly joined by a second and third. It's no use when she's like this, you know. I take it this isn't the first tantrum she's thrown. It's useless to try to squeeze a normal interaction out of her when she's on one of her legendary binges. We haven't seen her this upset since that one time Zdrada used her limited edition console as an ashtray. How long did she sulk for? About 5, I think. Days? Well, that's not 2. Years. That will be a problem. There's got to be a way to make her snap out of it early. This isn't exactly a convenient time for it. Should I let it run its course, or maybe... Floundering is cut short by Cerberus, who seems well versed on the subject of Melina's mood swings. It may sound silly, but sulking and hiding is her way of asking for attention. But isn't that what I was doing? Or just trying to talk to her the right kind of attention? Cerberus shakes her head.
It's more complicated than that. She's not gonna open up that easily. We'd recommend bringing her a gift to show that you care about her. Like a stick. Or the newspaper.
Thanks for the suggestion, Cerberus, but I think Malia wants something a little more personal. What about something special to drink? If I could find a spirit that really speaks to her, she might be willing to open up enough to let me back in.
Oh my gosh, that's almost as good as an idea as the newspaper. You're good at this, Taker.
I guess I'll mosey on down to the bar then. Would you like to come along?
Yeah, we'll help you pick out a good one.
Cerberus follows you out of the house and down the street to the local bar on the corner. A small bell tinkles over your head as you enter, prompting a familiar sleep-muddied face to rise from behind the bar. Hi, Abby.
Hello? Can I help?
Oh,
It's you again.
hello, Abby. We won't be here long. I'm just looking for something to placate a cranky friend of ours.
Frankly, that's too much information. Wake me up when you decide what you want, okay?
Or you could just walk out with it.
Not really my problem.
Pretty sure it is by definition, but you let Cerberus pull you deeper into the bar without saying anything. Abby gives you a groggy thumbs up before sliding slothfully below the bar. Cerberus sticks out her tongue in Abby's direction once you're out of sight.
You don't like her, you know. How many jobs does she work anyways?
Too many. But I wouldn't be too harsh on her. Minimum wage jobs stink. She's probably just trying to make ends meet. Cerberus grumbles to herself, but joins you in perusing without pushing the issue further. Watering over the novelties, she amuses herself for time by pulling a selection of bottles down to be sure even as she wouldn't drink.
How about this one?
Sauerkraut infused bourbon? I'm not sure I could even stomach that being in the house. Let's see. She's not really a huge fan of overly sweet spirits. So something tart then. Hey,
How about this one?
looking over at Cerberus, you see she's picked an excessively ornate, rounded bottle. The bottle is surrounded by gaudy, gold, filigree, more akin to something you would find on royal instruments of office, rather than a bottle of liquor. The vessel is filled with deep red liquid. Chambord? Well, it's fitting, I suppose.
Even smells like her. Wait, people like to eat things that smell like them, right?
Maybe it's a demon thing? Either way, I think it's probably as good as we're going to find her. Let's get back to the house.
We're gonna wake up that lazy sales lady.
Let's see.
Shall I wake her up?
Let's just wake up Abby. You ring a little bell on the counter, once more rousing Abby. She peers molishly at you as she rings up the alcohol.
I told you that you didn't need to wake me up, right? This were a video game, this should be the point where you realize that Abby will remember that.
You get a vague feeling that Abby will remember that, but you can't quite figure out where it's coming from. You pay for the drink and make your way back to the house, Cerberus in tow. Cerberus parts from you as you head towards the staircase, instead of meandering off towards the kitchen in search of a snack. Alone once more, you head back to Melina's room, stopping only to grab a couple wine glasses from Lucifer's collection. This time around, your knocking on the trapdoor is met with an immediate response.
Leave me alone! I told you I'm not interested in entertaining your bumbling attempts at romance.
Well, it's quite a shame. I suppose I'll have to join this ball of Chambord all on my own. Taking a seat on one of the lateral rungs, you uncord the ball and pour a romantic liquid into a small crystal glass. As you go to take a sip, a curious noise sounds above you, just as you predicted it would. You smile to yourself as a trapdoor to Melina's attic cracks open a fraction of an inch. A pair of red-rimmed eyes quickly take stock of the situation before withdrawing. Her eyes are almost immediately replaced by a pale-fingered hand, who gently lifts the trapdoor another few inches off the ground before reaching down the wooden slats of the ladder. Wordlessly, you pour another glass full of the berry-scented liquor and gently place it in the palm of the inquisitive hand. Grasping the vessel carefully, the hand retreats back up into the attic. Another moment passes in silence before the hand emerges once again from the trapdoor, placing the empty glass on a wooden stair conspicuously close to the bottle. Taking the hint, you refill the glass and it's quickly withdrawn. At last you decide to break the silence. I'm sorry about the last date. I should have put my foot down when Zdrada barged in. I thought letting you hash things out with your sister would be good for you. Especially if you could beat her at something. It's not entirely your fault, you know. Zdrada's used to winning and throws temper tantrums when things don't go the way she wants them to. Even if I had beaten her, she would have found some way to ruin our evening. She always does, you know. You two have been feuding for how long now? Long time. Years, decades, centuries. What happened? It's not uncommon for sisters to fight, even here in the mortal world. But to be locked in sustained combat for that long, there has to be a reason. Silence fills the hallway, and for a moment you wonder if you were pushed too far to Melina's past. However, at what feels like an eternity, Melina answers your question. It's complicated, and I'd have to start from the beginning. If you really want to know, I guess you should come upstairs. Just make sure you bring that bottle. Melina's room has undergone a bit of a transformation since last you were here. Heavy, dark cloths have been draped over the windows, making the room feel claustrophobic, closed off from the rest of the world. Melina's normally clean room has been subverted by the lazy hands of constant habitation. Clothes lay strewn over a couch and unmade bed, and her minibar has been ransacked, its bottles desiccated and left forgotten on the floor to be slowly subsumed by a rising tide of clothes. The overbright glare of Melina's computer is the only source of illumination in the gloomy atmosphere, cast them into uncomfortably stark relief, shadows living at odd angles upon the walls. At the center of this bedlam, Melina stands, hopping back and forth from drink, lack sleep, or some combination of the two. Grimacing, she extends her glass, and against her better judgment, you pour another drink. The two sit on the floor, Melina facing towards the window, and you, the wall. She sighs. There's a lot to go through. I'm not really sure where to start. Well, how about the beginning? I'm sure the story will come together as you tell it. Melina sighs and leans back into your shoulder. At first her words come forth hesitantly, almost as if she's forcing them out into the open. Back in hell, Zdrada and I, well, we didn't live quite like the others. Gotcha. Smell you later, loser. Oh, is that young Zdrada and Melina? Young Melina looks like she's seen much better days. That cute hat. They both look so cute. Got to try harder than that if you want to catch us. Yeah. Damn brat, stop stealing my wares. The two of us were quite the dreadful duo. Nothing was safe from our sticky fingers. We pilfered pretty much anything we could get our hands on. Food, clothes, and coin when we were able to. Zdrada had a real knack for making a scene. She'd always be out picking fights, turning heads, and generally keeping attention away from the valuables.
While she was busy showing off, I'd get in and rob our marks blind. After we plundered enough to make it through the day, we'd head back to a place we called home. Hurry up, Malinka, we're only halfway there. You know I'm not fast as you, sis. Fine, I'll wait for you, but only because you're my little sister. Got it? We had a lair in one of the outer layers, a dumping ground for immoral vices. We dug ourselves a fort out of refuge, but it wasn't much. But it was nice to have a roof over our head when the sky started raining burning tar. Burning tar? Is that normal weather in hell? Very. Hush, I'm getting to the good part. You know what wry amusement that despite being reluctant to begin the story, Melinda seems invested in continuing it. We lived the day to day, planning, executing, and repeating. We must have pulled off hundreds of capers over many years, and every night we'd revel in our own wit, our youth, or immortality. To us! Cheers, Z! Two sisters together till the end. Together till the end. That was our life for who knows how long. Stealing anything we could get our hands on. We were never apart from one another for long, and the only thing we could really count on was each other. But one day, our scheming went awry. I got the food. Let's get out of here. Not this time, you little punks. One of my buddies from my circle of rats sent me this little toy. Ah! Malinka! The shopkeeper shot me. Zdrada and I had never even seen a gun before, and he shot me with a silver bullet. Over an apple. Fortunately, adrenaline carried me out of sight before the shopkeeper could reload. My sister found me passed out in an alleyway, badly wounded. Don't worry, sis, I got you. I'll get you back to the hideout. Get you patched up. It was agony for the both of us. My sister carried me for hours to get me to safety. It was only after we were secure in our hideaway that the real nightmare began. So hot. Alina, you're burning up. The bullet wound festered, the silver burning away at my body. Without means of paying for medical assistance, Zdrada was forced to take desperate measures to make ends meet. She fought tooth and nail for my survival, taking on gangs, chop shops, anyone who might have a cure. Malinka, I managed to find some medicine for you. You don't have any money. How did you? Zdrada, you've been picking fights with the gangs again, haven't you? Don't worry about your big sis. There's no cocksucker out there bad enough to beat me in a fight when my baby sister's life's on the line. I take this medicine and try to get some sleep. Okay. But you have to promise to be careful out there. I promise. I'll have you back on your feet in no time. I'd never abandon my baby sister. It didn't last forever. If an injury doesn't kill a demon outright, they usually recover, given enough time. Zdrada's plundering took the balance in my favor. Slowly but surely, I began to recover. Confined to our hideaway, boredom now was my principal concern. How you doing today, sis? Better. I managed to drink some tea today. You're starting to recover. That's good to hear. We'll be back on the street in no time at all. By the way, I found something for you. Shall keep you from going crazy with boredom. A Funtendo? What the heck is this? It's a games console. They're all the rage on the surface. You can play electronic games on them. I figured you want something to do stuck here. I'm not sure, but I'll try it. Thanks for thinking me, Zdrada. Anything for my baby sister. Run us together. Till the end. Together till the end. With nothing to do all day, I quickly became enamored with the console. The games I had were pretty terrible, not that I think about it. I loved playing them anyways. There's a new 2-player mode, nice. Up for a round with your oldest sis, Melina? Sure, I won you though. I've been playing all day. Zdrada had a natural talent for competition. I didn't stand a chance. You got me. How are you so good at a game you've never played? Because I'm top dog, that's why. Nobody's getting the better of me. Still, with nothing to do but play video games all day, a natural escalation in my skills was inevitable. I won! Did you see that, sis? I won against you. Probably just a fluke. I wasn't warmed up yet. Let's go again. Eventually, my skills passed the point of no return, beating my sister again. That can't be right. You must be cheating. And again. No fair. How are you winning? And again. Yes, I beat you again. Until eventually... You're back early. Wanna play some more? Is something wrong, big sis? I'm done playing that game. It's for babies anyways. Oh. Okay. Sis, you're almost fully recovered. Don't you think it's about time to hit the streets again instead of playing on that silly thing? I've been doing some thinking, cooped up in here. I'm not sure I want to go back to our old life. You can't be serious. We're a team. Together till the end. But which end, Z? I certainly don't want to be living here in another 100 years, and that's only if we live that long. I think it's high time for a change in scenery. What are you talking about? Don't think I haven't heard the news. There's a new Queen of Hell, and things are changing. People are saying for the better. We could get in on the ground level and secure a stable future for ourselves, if we wanted to. That pompous bitch just passed degrees cracking on thievery. Why on earth would I want to work for her? She's just trying to make hell safer for demons like us. How? By making it even harder to prosper the only thing we're good at? How the shit is that helping us? By giving us a fresh start. An opportunity to try for something better. Do you want to still be risking your life stealing apples a decade from now? I don't care, we can make it together. You getting hurt was just a fluke. As long as you're careful, it won't My getting hurt was a fluke? I almost died, Z. I'm not taking that risk again. Not when there's an alternative. First thing tomorrow, I'm heading for the capital to find a real job. You can't abandon me. Not everything I've done for you. I won't let you. You won't let me? I'm your sister, Zdrada. Don't you want me to be happy? Not if it means being alone. I can't live like that. Then come with me. We can still work together. Even if I have to help you all. You don't understand. I'm not taking some orders from some brown-nosed bureaucrat just because my own sister's blackmailing me into it. See, I'm not trying to blackmail you. But you are. Think, what am I supposed to do without you? I'm sorry, Z. I can't live my life for you. I had to live it for me. You've helped me realize what I'm capable of. What I can do when I put my mind to something. Oh, so you beat your big sister in a game for children, and now you're ready to take on the world? Face it, Malinka, you're nothing without me. I'm not just your little sister anymore, Z. If this is the way things have to be, then I hope you can find it in your heart to accept me one someday. I don't care how long it takes, I won't give up. I'll never give up until I get my baby sister back again. I didn't wait until morning. I left at night, making the long journey through the rings of hell all on my own.
You didn't wait to say goodbye to Zdrada?
No. I said everything that needed to be said. And I knew that if I stayed, she'd only try to stop me from leaving. I wasn't certain Zdrada wouldn't physically try to keep me from leaving, and was under no illusions as to my ability to resist her if she decided to do so.
That must have been hard. On the both of you. You both lost something precious and irreplaceable that day.
Well, yeah, I didn't have time to grab the console.
The unexpected joke catches you off guard, stealing chuckle from you. Glad your sense of humor is returning. Have you ever regretted the choices you made that day?
Melina shakes her head, resolute. Never. I may have lost my big sister, but I found myself. Sometimes you have to burn your bridges to see the light.
Maybe it's not too late to build new bridges with your sister, Melina. From everything you told me, a lot of things she does try to reconnect with you. Perhaps a return to your old dynamic may be impossible, but that doesn't mean you can't develop a new, healthier one.
Well, if you say so. I guess even if they aren't the best, their ideas aren't universally terrible. I guess I could give it some thought.
Melina will think on what you said.
Thanks for listening to my story. I think I'm ready to be part of the house again.
Thank you for sharing. Believe it or not, this goes a long way towards explaining some things. You aren't a bad storyteller either. If you can't think of any more stories from hell, I'd love to hear them.
Melina smiles and leans more into you, her tail winding its way around your arm. The two of you stay like that, in silence for some time.
Aw, that was kinda sad.
Anyways, if you want to play this for yourselves, links will be provided down below. And if you want to watch more visual novels, please do subscribe for more. Anyways, thank you, and take care.